Hello everyone, welcome to the Euro Watch Collector channel and thank you for tuning in. So today I have a versus video between my DateJust and the Oyster Perpetual. So both these watches are 41 millimeters. So this is the DateJust 41, this is the Oyster Perpetual 41. This has been going on for a few years now. I think Rolex released this a couple of years ago. And this is also known as the Wimbledon dial because of the color combination. And this one was recently released by Rolex in September 2020. This is known as the Tiffany dial because of the color. It matches the Tiffany & Co colors. So the Oyster Perpetual is a completely brushed watch, apart from some areas like the side of the dial and the side of the clasp and the side of the end links of the bracelet. They are brushed, but apart from that, every other surface on this watch is pretty much brushed, and the bezel is polished as well. Whereas the DateJust 41 has quite a few polished surfaces. So the bracelet is a combination of brushed and polished surfaces. The center links are polished, the outer links are brushed, and the end links are also polished. The side of the bezel is also, the side of the dial is also polished, and obviously the fluted bezel is completely polished as well. The clasp again is a combination. You'll see the clasp on the DateJust, the center section is polished, the outsides are brushed, and whereas the Oyster Perpetual is completely brushed. One other key difference between the two watches, you'll see that the Rolex symbol on the DateJust is an embossed symbol on top of the watch, on top of the clasp, whereas the one on the Oyster Perpetual is kind of engraved inside the watch, the bracelet itself. Apart from that, both of them have up to 70 hours of power reserve. Obviously, the DateJust also has an added complication for the date, whereas the Oyster Perpetual is a simple 3-hander. It tells you the time, seconds, and that's pretty much it. Whereas the Oyster Perpetual, the DateJust also tells you the date. Sorry. And guys, that's pretty much it. I love both of these watches. I love the DateJust because it's a very classy watch. It's probably the most formal watch I have in my collection, so I tend to wear it more on formal occasions. Every other watch I have is quite sporty. The Oyster Perpetual is again, I think you can wear it formally, you can wear it casually. It's quite a versatile watch. And currently it's getting a lot of wrist time from me because I've recently just purchased this watch. This is the newest addition to my collection, and it's still in the honeymoon period, so I'm wearing this watch quite a lot. And it's something about the Tiffany blue dial. I just absolutely love it at the moment. So let me just put them on as well, just to show you what they look like on the wrist, side by side. So that is the DateJust 41, and that is the Oyster Perpetual 41. So guys, let me know what you think. If you have any questions, please leave your questions. I will respond. If you have any comments, I love reading your comments, so please leave any comments that you might have and I will respond to them as well. Thank you.